Well, I think smart aggression is really rewarded on this map. I think if you coordinate your specials and you don't hesitate to put pressure on the other team's side, I think you do get rewarded really highly. So I think whichever team plays with less fear here, whichever team can get the picks that they need with confidence, I think that's what's going to be favored on this map. And already the sniper from Demise going down, as well as 3 from Demise going down. So Sketch off to a great start. And if they can get the pressure moving, if they can move up and really just get in Demise's face and their spawn, and we see the Stingray coming out, we see a Booyah Bomber coming out, that's exactly what they need to do. Coordinate these specials and start getting this tower moving. Maybe Joe being a bit too far pushed up there as Demise is just going to swarm him, but Sketch still running tower. They pick off Zero as he tries to rush it. This is going great for Sketch so far.
Yeah, going really well for Sketch so far. A nice double kill by Tension right there. Going to put a stop to that. Now this, yeah, so that is
not
the
care.
most in danger Stingray I've seen. Tension kind of popping off a little bit right there, and now it's Demise's turn to show how, along with their new member Tic Tac, they're able to kind of put in a counter push right now. And ooh, Tension. Oh no, I'm sorry. Tension actually didn't die. It was DJ that got taken out right there. But Stingray going down. If Oscar gets taken out, they should be in a more decent situation. Henry get taken out. Tic Tac getting taken out, and that is going to be an end to that push from the Demise right there off the start. So which looked like could have been a really strong counter push supported by like a Stingray and some picks. Ended up being played around, and Sketch was able to handle that. Now, we do, however, see Demise once again able to get a wipe.
Yeah, quick wipe.
Pretty quick. So
this is going back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. I think enough of this happening might lead to a situation where Demise, gets too many kills and they start, showing why they're first seed.
Yeah, you don't really want to go back and forth with a team like Demise because they are obviously mechanically sound and proven, and they know what to do. Especially if you give them this many opportunities to do it, they're going to do it.
Yeah, it's like inevitable.
They're doing it right now. So
he does it.
All the way up to the 30-point mark. A nice snipe from Tension coming out. We see Zero just sharking that left drop from the spawn. A Booyah Bomb coming out there, just bringing out all the specials. Who's going to come? The Stingray. And this is starting to snowball really quick in Demise's favor. And they're not even going to be able to get close enough to this tower in time. The Stingray's going to prevent them to Booyah Bomb. All the specials coming out. And, you reach out to the shark and it's going to bite. And, I mean, they bit hard. They bit back. The Sketch looks strong starting off, but they let Demise just get into a rhythm.
I mean, what you said,
Zero started popping off.
Happened, that you go back and forth too much with a team that has this explosive of a roster, and
and explosive of connection.
Anyway, they might actually there might actually be a sub going on right now, which is why the lobby closed up. I'm sure. Production will get us back into the lobby, but yeah, you give a team like Demise too many opportunities, and they're gonna take it. And like the shark isn't just gonna, you're not like reaching in, and the shark's just gonna like bite your fingers off. Like the shark is gonna grab you by the arm, pull you in, and then like the whole school is just gonna tear you apart, which is exactly what happened because you got knocked out. And that's the best analogy that has something to do with sharks that I can think of. But yeah, no, you give them a team like Demise too many opportunities, and things are gonna go pretty bad. And that's what happened. Yeah, Sketch basically had to keep momentum going and just outplay them consistently, or basically like either you needed to keep it going very methodically and make sure that Demise just couldn't outplay you, or you had to be equally explosive and take advantage of your opportunity in the same way, and that just didn't happen.
And they almost had that. That first push was looking really promising. They started stringing together specials. They got They got up in the spawn, but then they kind of just separated after that. You know, we had one member in Demise's spawn that just got picked off really quickly, and then a really dangerous position for the Stingray coming out, and it kind of just fell apart really quickly. And then they started wiping against a team like Demise. They're going to be quick and explosive, like you said. They're going to get into position, and they're just going to start shutting you out, because if you let them get where they want to be, they're going to kill you. They're going to do what they try to do all the time, what they're practiced to do, and what they know how to do best, and that's slay and coordinate the specials and just throw everything at you until the tower's at your goal. And
sorry about that. They actually want me to host, so apparently the connection wasn't quite as stable as I wanted to. So I'm hosting. Everybody's joining me, and we are going to get back at it. Just let me make sure I get the maps right, because now I am responsible.
Hell
for
yeah.
stuff. And in being responsible for stuff, I have the potential to make mistakes. So I'm looking at the map list. So we are going to play Rainmaker on Skipper Pabaloon.
Yeah, what if we said F all that and just bring it to Black Belly Rainmaker and let them go at it? I think that would be more fun. You have the power to do it.
What if we kissed under top mid of Black Belly?
What if we kissed under top mid of Black Belly?
We would fall through the map, because
people are going to start writing fanfics and things are going to get dangerous again.
Yeah, that's already happening.
Let's talk about Splatoon.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay. Anyways, going into game 2, Rainmaker Skipper. This is another map where things can kind of snowball really quickly if you start wiping. Also, I think they're bringing Raziel instead of Zero now. I think he is replacing
Let me just double check.
Zero. So that means we'll probably get tension on aggro now and Raziel on snipe, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how they like to do things.
Until they give me the confirmation. So now this is when I'm TOing and casting at the same time.
So now we have Raziel, who's a fun guy, sniper guy, dude. He's probably gonna shoot things. What Skirt really needs, or Skirt, that's the guy's name, Sketch really needs to avoid here is they really don't want to wipe against this team, especially on this map, because it can be really hard to get out of the other team's pressure on this map. They really need to know how to use their specials too at safe times, safe positions. You can't, things like Ray are really strong on this map, but you can't use them in an unsafe position because you're just going to get picked off. But if they can use Booyah Bomb at the right time, Ray at the right time, things like that, they can really get things going. They need to play well against a team like Demise. They can't really give Demise breathing room, or else things are just going to go downhill so quickly. They need to either string together a push so that they're kind of at least keeping members of Demise down at all times, or not wiping. Mm-hmm. It's going to take a lot of careful thinking and strong play from Sketch to stand up to a team like this on this map.
Yeah, and I mean they were showing their ability to dance with Demise, right? Like there was that back and forth, but they didn't really demonstrate their ability to like have the game-winning pushes. Yeah, so that's a little bit of something that's concerning, but that's a change that we need to see.
Yeah, they either need to be a lot more explosive, or they need to avoid wiping. I think those are just really the keys. Either try to finish it as quickly as they can, or try not to let them get that breathing room to get a push started, because once Demise does get that push starting, they can snowball it really quickly. I also I'm gonna be curious to see how each team uses flanks on this map. Rainmaker Skipper, it's a very interestingly designed map. You see flanks off this lick through the top mid area and things like that nature. I think that's going to be something that's very important here, and I think whichever team can do that more stronger, strongly. Stromboli.
Of a strong
I think,
nature.
Yes, that. Whichever team can pull that off is going to have a great time here. But if you put too many marbles in that bag, you're gonna drop.
You're gonna drop.
Have a great time if it goes well. Yeah, They're gonna smack the bag out your hand, and they're gonna spill all over the place, and you're gonna like try to find them. And then one's gonna roll into like a sewer.
Oh, imagine the copy
gone
pasta
forever.
in Twitch chat. It's like, excuse me, I've dropped my marbles.
Oh, we're finally getting started here in game 2. And what feels like it's been a forever set. But I can only complain so much.
The amount that this has been a forever stretch is strongly.
Yeah. You're right.
All right, stop horsing around. Let's get into the match. So we have Raziel on Charger now, Tension on Slosher. So it looks like they wanted to bring a different Charger in, and actually it's taken out right off the bat. So does Tic Tac, not maybe making the best of that brand new sponsorship, but nonetheless, he is up a game, so he has the margin of error, I suppose.
Raziel going down really quick. I guess that's just what happens when you use sticks. And the sniper really putting a lot of damage coming out from Sketch here. That's 3 down. That's almost 2 wipes back to back. The sniper actually coming in from the flank. And again, a kill from the Rainmaker now. Everyone is doing something right now for Sketch. They're being very proactive right now, getting to what they need, putting the pressure everywhere. Booyah Bomb coming out. Rainmaker shots coming out to the top. Nothing's going to be dropping on the Rainmaker here. We know that for a fact, but they don't watch the pro. Tic Tac's able to stop the bleeding at 31. But, and he does get skirt as well, so... And the sniper as well, so... Finally won an Oscar, but he's going to choose to fall back to mid, which is probably a smart decision, but Tension is going to chase him all the way to his side, his plat. Hopefully he can at least stay alive, because if he goes down, then that can lead to some real quick snowballing from Demise. His teammates finally come to help him, and that's going to be Tic Tac going down, so... great job falling back, but they can't get too passive now because Demise will take advantage of it to its fullest extent. That's going to be 3 going down from Sketch. No specials ready for Demise, though, so they're going to have to just do this with complete manpower.
Something about getting an early lead in Rainmaker in situations like this is you do give the opponents lots and lots of opportunities to make a game-winning push, like that's like almost what seems to happen in Rainmaker. Getting an early lead is almost a bad thing because it puts you in like a false sense of security of some sort. And like we talked about last game, hey, giving Demise opportunities is the opposite of what you want to be doing. So this game can still go either way, just kind of based on what common knowledge would tell us. Oh, you want to know something that's not common? A little bit of game knowledge, because I realize that nobody seems to know this. The Tenet missiles are soda bottles that are fizzing away. Oh. The crate is like a pack, store, like a pack of, like a case of soda bottles, and when you fire the missiles, it's like Diet Coke and Mentos.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. I love the little details they put into Splatoon like that, like the candy dispenser that's built to the bomb rush and all that kind of stuff. Like next time you use missiles, but pay attention to that because there's a bunch of little soda bottles flying away. That is pretty cute, but what's also cute is this attempt at a push in. It's a 3v3 situation, but the rain's going to come out. There's going to be a lot of damage on this Rainmaker here. Forced to back up just a bit, and Sketch is not going down to the other members of the team. This pro going to be falling down the Rainmaker, not able to get the pick yet, but Demise is not mounting too much offense. It's giving them time to build specials, though. Booyah Bomb coming out, a Stingray coming out. That's the opportunity they need and they wanted. What can they do with it? Both teams just kind of trading specials right now. The missiles and the Stingray come out. Sketch doing a good job of stalling out that Rainmaker push there with some specials. Now getting 3 good picks on Demise there. So really strong stuff from Demise so far. They've snuffed out 2 pushes now from Demise, which is good news for them. Bad news is Tension just got to pick on the custom release filters, and they're not out the clear yet. They need to keep it up for another minute and a half at least. Yeah, we're not yet in this point where Demise has to play desperate to win. And I'm almost like, I don't want to sell this the wrong way, but Demise desperately running towards you and WM1ing at you actually is a pretty scary thing to have happen. Right? Yeah. Because they're definitely capable of just running up and murdering everyone, and like that, but the cool Kuben. The Rainmaker stopped just in time, and now they have 4-2 man advantage. Better pick that thing up. They are blowing their specials right now, getting the Rainmaker, grabbing it. They're probably going to take it out just through that bottom, and Demise being forced to use a Stingray now. It looks like Sketch trying to get their own offense, bring the Rainmaker all the way to their side, make Demise have to go the distance to get this push, and
They're going to sacrifice their bodies to get the Rainmaker over there, but it will give them a lot of breathing room, which might be what they need with only 30 seconds left. Also going to be able to jump out and maintain keep his rain.
Use that rain like now. Like,
yeah.
Because Demise is almost at the spot where someone needs to follow up. Oh
wow.
My gosh.
It is 1 point away, but it's a 2v1.
Oh,
he does it again.
Kuven does it.
And now his teammates are back. They have only 8 seconds. They just need to keep the shield painted if they can.
Yeah, that's a really good idea too.
Nice coming from behind skirt. And they're able to hold them off.
Kuven, you are the moon.
Kuven was schmoovin' on him.
Kuven was
What a nut. What an absolute nut.
You mean what a newt?
What a...
Whenever we're talking about Kuven, all the vowels need to be replaced with
14 kills from that sniper. Said, Raziel, you're here now, but I'm better. Just outslaying all of Demise, and that was some clutch defense. That is...
Everyone go congratulate Kuven on Twitter.
Well, not yet, because there's still a K3 to be played here, and that was kind of dicey. They can't take that to the bank yet because they want to do it again. And what map are we heading to, Hitzel, the host?
We are, yeah, I am in charge of this, so I could just send it somewhere stupid. But no, we're going to Clam Blitz on Pork Mackerel. So
so somewhere stupid.
Yeah, somewhere stupid. If you thought you already had the clown shoes on, well, you better put the nose on next. I'm just waiting to make sure that nobody's subbing. And that seems to be the case. All right, cool. We're gonna fire
what defense from not just Kuven but the whole team, because they stopped multiple pushes from Demise.
Yeah, no. Obviously, that the Kuven Blues were intrusive, but before that, you had a lot of members of Demise. They couldn't even get out of mid. They couldn't even get the Rainmaker that.
Yeah, it just felt like Demise was a bit like discombobulated. I feel like they couldn't really get their offense like on the same page. Like. They were using specials together sometimes, but not really like at points where it would have really mattered for a big push.
Yeah.
They mostly got closest at the end, but there was just too much clutch from Kuven. Kuven?
Too much klooch.
Klooch, yes, there you go. Klooch. That's exactly what I wanted. So, what do you think?
I love your klooch.
What do you think needs to go right for Demise here to win this next?
Stingrays? Yeah. No, actually... I mean, it depends on exactly what the comps are, because this map and mode goes drastically different depending on what exactly we're talking about as far as team comps go. More traditional team comp, just like kind of stingrays and the weapons that you play on other maps. Honestly, a lot of stingray control, a lot of mid control, and just having mid for longer. The problem with Port, however, is that a lot of clams spawn in the same general area that's close enough to the basket. So honestly, don't wipe.
Things can happen really quickly. And not even that, but like if you wipe, you like not only are they going to get a lot of points, but like it's hard to get out of your side of the map if the other team has full control. Like you have to make a lot happen just to get out of your own like spawn and alleys and get back to mid.
Sorry, telling chat to go congratulate Tic Tac
for his quad getting sponsored by Demise.
Yeah, getting sponsored by Demise. Nice quad, bro. All right, so do we see a camo tent? Okay, so no beacon. So what I was gonna say is there are some weapons, some beacon weapons and things like brushes and stuff that can kind of get up onto the upper levels of the enemy side of the map and make it really, really, really obnoxious to deal with. And it also makes it really hard for the team that does that to actually fully lose map control. Like, the situations even where you do wipe, people are jumping to beacons in the middle of like, oh my god, where is he? Like it's just you can't get rid of the vermin almost. It's like those early days of Splat 1, like the first league rotation where it was Moray and we fought Quad Sploosh on stream and they were just like splooshes dropping out of the sky with all these like, what was it, 16 beacons or whatever? I don't even know.
Enough beacons.
That's an incredibly specific reference that most of our audience won't remember, but that stream was fun. Either way, like that's kind of what ends up happening in effect is like you have like a Splat 1 quick response stealth jump feel to it where it's like there's these beacons that you can't get rid of and people jumping to them and then nice dodge on that tent. But yeah, basically we don't have much of that, so we really got to be careful of wipes, and honestly whichever team wipes is going to be having a bad time.
Yeah. But anyways, 2 members of Demise going down here after that nice kind of wait for that 10 umbrella from Oscar here. But his teammate is going to go down. No team really has full control right now, and this 10 is going to be respawning here soon. That's going to let him get back in a bit. Jolt has the baller to save himself, but it's going to get popped, and he's going to go down. Maybe a bit of a preemptive use, and the football miss over there. The power clam just missing the basket barely, so that's going to be maybe no push coming out, but it's a 2v2 situation. Oscar right in the basket. He has to back off. He can't get to it in time, and that is a shame because that was 2 power clams that was definitely as close as you could get to getting a push.
Yeah, like that. They got the picks, and apparently nerds can't throw footballs. That's something that we learn quite often when watching.
Yep, but Kuvin schmovin once again, and he's going to have a Ray to open things up here. Only a baller here on the side of Demise. The Ray not going to get any picks, but it's going to let Sketch keep a good amount of control here. 2 down on the side of Demise again. They're going to need to get some aggression on the board now. DJ kind of waiting stuff out with this 10 umbrella, not able to stay alive though. Is also going to take him out. This is looking good for Sketch. They've been keeping Matt mostly this whole time, and looks like backing off from that first push was a good idea. Let's them get the power clam in now because they chose not to wipe. However, the Stinger is going to come out.
They chose not to wipe.
They did. They backed up instead of trying to force that first push. So maybe worth it, but now those specials come out on defense from Demise, and they finally are getting some map. They have a couple power clams and 2 specials, a hammer and a booyah bomb ready. So this might get dangerous real quick for Sketch if they can't get some picks like they have been.
Yeah, we'll see how this ends up turning out. DJ with the hammer is going to move it up. Will people jump to him? Will he do it himself? He just threw the power clam.
Oh wow! Peeking out with his hammer. He did not know what he was doing with that thing. But Demise still keeping 2 clams. They're burning their specials now, though. They don't have any more specials to push with. They're going to have to either stall this out, build some more. They have a baller now, or they're going to have to just get these picks. Let's see how Sketch can respawn, because this is still a better position. But Kuvin has just been making some clutch snipes, opening stuff up for his team. Now his team's going to take advantage of that man advantage. Advantage of the man advantage? Yes. They're going to do it. They're moving in. They got those 2 picks. One of the dualies going down, however. But they're in a better position than they were. It looks like Demise has lost a lot of clams. And
so we're down to like the minute left mark.
Yeah, this game feels like it's gone so fast, but that's
this could be
kind
really
of what
scary,
Sketch wants.
Though. Yeah, but also Sketch is also in a sketchy situation. I didn't mean that. But because they're winning with a score of 8. So literally like 1 power clam plus like a fraction of a seashell that happens to be stuck on the, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
they do not have a comfortable lead at all. And if Demise just decides to be Demise for a few seconds, it's going to be game over.
Which I think might be happening right now because they're just bought a baller and a hammer, and that's 2 down from Sketch. They're going to be moving in. Hammer getting another pick, and that should be 2 power clams in.
I don't even know if there's going to be an overtime opportunity if they're able to keep this going for 20 seconds and then do something.
Yeah, Chaw just running in there gets picked off, and that's probably going to be Skur getting picked off too. Good movement from Demise, and it's all been cracked open with only 10 seconds on the board. So they were playing great defense.
Tic Tac now and throw in a clam, even if for some reason.
But here comes Demise. He doesn't even need a jump because he has a big 10 umbrella right there. And yep, Demise, I'm not sure if maybe they were just getting defended for 4 minutes and happened to clutch it out at the end, or if they were just waiting for their one push because they knew that's all they needed.
That was some like 2017 DNS strats right there, which is
yeah.
like,